Good morning, folks. Welcome back. Seems like YouTube didn't want to connect to my videos, so there might be one or two floating around waiting to start, but this is the actual one. So anyway, I think we're going to play with something kind of interesting today. I have an idea. I want to do a little bit of I don't know what I would call it. Well, we'll just watch and see. Should be fun. I'm excited. I'm going to start with, I think, a person. Human gen. And I think we'll go with the group that we've been doing before, something very much like them. So start with this guy, generate new human. And actually, let's start with, it's easier to see, height and get him short first. 143 sounds good. Morning, Patrick. Good to see you. Cool. So we got our short dude. Now we can go back and we'll make him muscular, skinnier, and skinnier. There we go. That looks like a good one. Okay. Corey it is. Body, age, 30 sounds fine. Face, yeah, I don't care. We'll just randomize. Just make it something different. Looks good to me. Height, good. Skin, we're gonna go with the darkest one, which we already had, I think, but, and subsurface on, underwear off. Let's just see what he looks like. Yep, cool. He's there. And I'm just gonna come over here and just increase our exposure to 8. It just makes it easier to see while we're doing stuff. Grab him. And hair. We can give him hair this time. We're gonna give him buzz cut fade. Just a real short haircut. Sure, it's gonna be accurate. We're gonna go with a 10 and redness of 0.2. Yep. And eye is also going to be 10, the redness of 0.2. Cool. We might even get rid of all the hair. I haven't decided yet. But clothing, we're going to leave him naked for right now. Pose. I think it's called superhero, right? No. Let's see what it was. It's way down this list. We'll try it. We'll check it and see. I was thinking about this last night. Levitation. Okay. We need to straighten him out, though. That's a good starting point. I think, actually, maybe not even. So let's go to T. I don't know what A is. Oh, we want to, I see there. Straight T pose. Good. That's even better than what we wanted. And then we're going to rotate that local. No. RX. No. RX. No, that's that. Okay, fine. 3. Yeah, that. There we go. Okay. Cool. And then 1. Can we even go in further? Slightly. We'll go in 3 degrees, and this one is going to be minus 3 degrees, right? Yeah. Very close together. And kind of want them flying, I think. Or not really flying, but like that. Integer origins, no. Normal, no, whatever. Okay, can't do them both. Local or just global? Yeah, global's fine. Minus 15, and this one's going to be RY 15. There we go. Got dude, classic cross pose. Here for it. Short dude, but you know, hey. New 240925-1 live stream sector control. Okay. Now let's just see if it figured out which one is dying from when start. Yeah, kill, so I can kill this one. Just deleting the bad video that's not actually running. Understand? Yes, we're getting rid of you. Good. Just not to confuse people. Cool. So that's back to normal. All right, so there's our guy. He's looking cool. I'm digging it. Now, Shift A, mesh, cube, tab, GZ1, scale it in to there, sure. GY back to like there, I think. Cool. Tab 3, 1, GZ. You know what? Making a cross. Cool. Alt X, mirror it. Good deal. We're gonna do more to it afterward, I think, but that'll be good. And I'm just going to 3, 1. No, that's fine. GZ to bring it up just a little bit. I don't need his feet actually touching it this time. Control A, rotation scale. Tab. Now I'm going to select. Oh. I'm going to apply that. Cool. Coplanar. Inset. And new group. We'll just call it group. It doesn't, well, we can call it contact points because I'm actually just call it group because I don't want to deal with it. Assign. Okay. Now, where's our dude? We like our dude here. Let's apply all of our shape keys. Cool. And then over here, I'm going to apply our armature so I can just get rid of it because we don't need it. And it's just going to make things more complicated. Let's see if he still has hair, though. He should. I think we're turned off visually, but yeah, he still has hair. Cool. Good deal. Now let's look at him. Solo him. Tab. 1, 9. We get his backside. And B. And that is his backside. And let's plus, plus, minus, minus. Evens it out a little bit. Just gets rid of like those. There were a couple like little separated sections, and now they're all kind of unified together. That should be fine. Cool. And let's plus assign. We'll just call it group. Sure. Now the fun part. Let's go to physical cables. Multiple. And we're going to grab cable 4. We're going to add cables. And the first object is going to be him. And the second object is going to be that. Connect the two objects. And it's going to think for a second. Yeah, and it's going to be ugly because we haven't got there yet. But we will. We will. Enable vertex group. And this is why I just left it as group, because you actually have to type it. It's a pain in my ass. Type it, enable group for second. Group. Okay. And come down here to geometry. And first thing, let's geometry or setup even. Where's our scale? Density. Let's punch it up. Geometry. Cable, so it's going to get to 5. And cable radius. Bring it in to like that. Cool. I think I want them a little further away, and we still can do that. Let's take that back to like there. Really give it to us. Setup on this thing. Where is our where was it? Cable amounts? No. Where was it? Okay, here we go. Right. Boop, boop, boop. That's physics. Setup. Density. Punch it up more there. It's got these mad cables floating everywhere. That seems pretty cool. 50? Does that give us even more? Do we want even more? That's a lot of cables. I think I kind of like it being a lot of cables though. Okay, now we can see for some reason it doesn't touch all the way particularly well, but we can just cheat that. And what we can do is Shift A, mesh, go with an icosphere. Cool. And scale it down to like there. Rotation scale. Now back to this boy here in geometry. And enable connectors, object, icosphere. Which one is it? 3. And scale is going to be 1. That's too much, too big still. Or we can just shrink it down here. Scale. That feels kind of cool. That's about right. That's a good size. And let's just give it a material now while we're thinking about it. What do we want to be? Doesn't really matter right now, but we'll just give it shading append materials, and we'll make it our flow metal, just to apply it. It doesn't look like it, does it? Or did it? Yeah, it did. It's there. Okay, I hate our flow metal for that. I can't do it. We're going to change it. Rflow panel soft UV. There you go. We'll do that. We'll still probably change it. Now, back on this bad boy. Cable material, cable main, color. We can adjust our color, right? Does it do anything? Doesn't really seem like it's doing much here. Well, we can change it anyway. That's fine. I'm not too worried with that. Okay. There is our guy. He's looking good. We do need to give him a little bit of like clothes or something, just to, or the fact that he, he has no wang. But that's looking good. I like our cables. I wish I knew why I was only did connectors on one side. I'd like the connectors on both sides. But it doesn't look like it wants to put them there on both sides. Let's see if this does it. Does that change those? Yeah, okay. Make it hard even. Rflow hard object. Yeah, that's cool. That's what we want. Maybe even on this one too. Yeah, sure. That feels excellent. Anyway, back to our boy. And we should be mirrored on him right now, right? Yep, basically. But let's hide. And no, we want a bit more than that. How do we want to do this? I'm going to go plus, 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 minus to there. Cool. And then come back. There you go. And we can just grab his butt too. Not that I think we're going to look at him from behind, but hey. Got all that. There we go. And tab, Shift Q, settings, turn off dynamic scale, Shift Q, panels. We're going to leave it at 100%. Radial. I mean, just basically giving him a diaper. I don't care. That's fine. Honestly, might be all we really need. Yeah, we'll leave him pretty much naked other than that, I think. I think that'll just look cooler. F4, append. Let's go to Wanderer. Sure. Material. Do I have red? Red armor. Make this red armor. It's a little bit bright. Let's adjust that a little bit while we're playing. Where's this color? There we go. Cool. That's looking good. Okay. All this is a setup still. We're doing all right though. Getting where we want to be. Now we could try. Do I want this better? Break it down low so he's floating up. No, I think we want it slightly up higher like that, actually. We haven't applied it yet. We're going to need to apply it fairly soon, though. I feel like he's looking cool. Let's go ahead and encourage our conditions. Bake a static mesh. Okay, that is now static. We can't change it again. It gives us that, which is just a fun thing. Cool. So now let's come back to our cross and tweak it a little bit. Make this a little smaller so we have more room. Okay, so those are our connection areas, and that's where things are going. It's mostly going inside there. Seems like it is. Let's see. Control I, invert it. Normals, just make it slightly bigger. Sure, pull it out like that. And then I'm going to, let's see, Shift Q, utility, is it mirrored still? No, it's not, We need to mirror it again. This is one of those times I think we want it to feel very iconic, which means mirroring is good. Symmetry is good for iconic stuff. Utility, plate insets, subdiv 1, 2, 3. That's pretty cool. Just even like that. Take it maybe one more. 4, 5 even. 5 is pretty cool. F9. I want to make this 0.002 even, and reverse. There we go. So it's mostly just going out. Could make it go further. 0.25. That loses everything kind of shape-wise. 0.1. 1's kind of okay. I can live with 0.1. That's kind of neat. Okay, save. Now, we can texture it a bit. We don't have to do that right away. We're not really touching still. It's kind of doing that same pull apart, but fortunately we can just do GY and bring it in just a bit. Yeah, it's touching. Cool. We might add more cables to it, but I think, why not? We could use the same tool, do one-off curves this time. Select something different so we have some fun. Let's try the Sci-Fi textile. Sure. And set the start point there. Set the end point there. Create a curve. And set up geometry, scale, 0.2. That's better. And play. It's not rotating. Physics. Just disable conversion. Oh, stiffness. Let's make it 0. See if that changes it. Nope. Doesn't want to do it. Well, I don't know. And we got enough other stuff to do that I'm not going to stress too much about it. We're just going to go the other way. Create a cable. When all else fails, use cable rater. Cool. Cool. Nice. And we'll grab from here to here. Bring it in. Cool. And then can't have too many cables, you know? Really can't. Here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know though. I'm not sure actually I like those 4. Let's see. Do I like them better if they simulate? No, I think I'm just gonna get rid of them. They're a little too clear. There we go. Let's just do instead here to here, here to here, and see if we can't. Cool. Good deal. We'll go with that. That works for me. And we're going to select all these cables and join them together and give them a material of rubber. And mirror them. Cool. Nice. I think we want a little bit more to this bad boy here. Holy cables, Batman. Indeed, right? Tab 3, 1. Okay, Q, circle, 3, E, inset, E, inset, E. Cool. Plus, 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 tab, shift Q, plate insets, 0, depth of 0.025, and that's fine. We could subdivide it, but I don't think we need to. That looks cool. Just kind of want to make it look a little less Christian, and I'm doing that by tweaking it a bit. We picked a cross for the functional reason that it mirrors the human form he was posed at, not because we wanted to look Christian. So now we're just making it look less like a cross for its overall shape. W subdivide. There we go. Shift Q. Okay. Nice, that'll give us something to play with. I might even stick it up in the air more. We can just kind of like, let's do that. Let's select E. Now it's gonna be, we don't necessarily have to use all of that, but we have it all now. We can always just stick it underground. Plane sets. And we're gonna make it max of min of 1. There we go. And maybe make it go out a little bit further. 0.1. 0.1 might be a bit too much. 0.05. There we go. All right. I'm not even sure I like that, but again, I can always stick it underground or do with something else with it. No, I kind of hate it actually. Go away. We'll do something else if we need to. That I hated. Okay. Kind of like it stumpy anyway. Okay. So all this has come around. Oh, we can delete that now too. We got our dude. We got everything. Right. A join. Just make sure it still looks right. Oh, I didn't give it a material. Although actually, I don't mind it being that red. But let's undo that real quick first. Give this a material of rflow hard UV. Yeah. U cube projection. Cool. Good deal. And A, let's convert everything to mesh too. And now join it. Okay. There is our dude. Now I want to 7 GY and 1 cool Control A all transforms, which should put its origin. What? Where is its origin? There you go. Should put its origin right there at the base. It's like, what the hell is that other thing floating up there for? Cool. Which is what we wanted. And we are doing excellent. We got our guy. Now, what were to happen if we were to radial array that sucker? And pretty far. Let's go to that there, which is 15. We won't go negative just to make sure. Or we will go negative. We want him facing out, yes. So minus 15. Because we want him facing outward. Yes. And then we want, I kind of wanted 16. It's going to be big. It's like 16 million polys, right? It's kind of disgusting, but it is an array, so it's not too bad. But we do not want to realize that array because that will make everything very unpleasant. I like it. Okay. So, feeling pretty good. Shift A, mesh, circle, Alt G. And then S15. Okay, so that's our maximum output. We don't want to go that far, but now we know it is 10. I think 10 is what we're going to go with. 10 is a decent number. And I'm going to, we can do it again. Okay. Tab, Shift Q, slice, shortest, limited dissolve, cut amount, 25. Yeah, well, my computer's not that good. I'm running like an AMD 5700, but I do have 64 gigs of RAM. That does help. But mostly because this is all arrayed in instance, it's not actually adding all that to it. There's origin, scale it in. Cool. X faces A, E1. 1 might be a bit much for this one. Or a little smaller, 0.5. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Then Shift A, mesh, circle, radius of 10. Yep. Tab, fill, circle 1. Tab, fill, GZ 5. 5 might be a bit much too. Let's go to 3. Maybe even 2. Yeah, we'll do 2. Okay. Tab, Q, slice. There we go. That seems kind of different. We can always rotate it too. We just want to get some different cuts, basically. And set, scale. X faces. Cool. Yeah, they don't line up exact, although we could. RZ 45. There you go. That's kind of fun. You know, they cut at cross angles like that. I like that. Tab A, E 0.5. Our second one. I think we're going to do 4. Mesh, circle. F tab, GZ 4. Yeah. Tab, we all know. Q, slice, cut seed, 55. And let's just change our number to 30. Ooh, it gives us a triangle. I'm not sure I like it. Let's see. All right, fine. But I'm just gonna get rid of this one and this one. C, 3. Got them all. Inset, scale. I want to be careful we don't go nuts here. That looks like it's okay though. X faces and E 0.5. Cool. And then one more. Okay, Shift A, mesh, circle. Yep. Slice, let's cut it down to 20 bigger slices. right? Inset, scale, X faces, A, E, 0.5. We've now created this sort of interesting ring here. Now, I'm going to join these together and I'm going to save because, you know. All right, tab A, Shift Q, utility, plate insets. We want a 0% reverse. Yes. We want, that's fine. Depth of 0.75. And good deal. F9, and then we're going to cut 2. And just to make sure, we'll turn off. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference, I don't think, but that is a fun looking piece of gack, for lack of a better word. Okay. We are doing great. This is coming exactly how I want it. Shift A, mesh, cylinder. Oh, gee. And we want S3, sure. Cool. I can go a bit more. Let's go to like there. Sure. Maybe. We'll see. Rotation scale. And what happens? I'm curious what the different look is going to be. I'm going to take this. That many. Doesn't matter. I see. Really doesn't matter. And tab, Shift Q. We got way too far, but I don't care. It's fine. And depth of 1 and allow a reverse depth of 25% of them just to see what's going to happen if we take this and this. And let's save first. Control minus. It's going to think for a second. It's going to cut a neat hole out of the center of that thing. And it's going to give us a little bit of variation because we got those things there. That looks pretty much fucking perfect. Cool. So far, this is doing exactly what I wanted it to do. I'm a little concerned. Yeah. Take it GZ up to like there. Cool. Now, Shift A, mesh, circle again, but this time instead of 32 vertices, we're going to give it 8. Yeah. Actually, it doesn't really need a circle, but in fact, it might be better to do it the other way. Shift A, mesh, cylinder, vertices of 8, radius of 10, depth of 2 is fine. We're just going to edit our own. Cool. Okay. To there. Good deal. And fine to there. And 2. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, Q, curve extract. Give us some poles. Great. Delete the center thing. Yay! Come to our poles. Geometry. Depth of 0.2. Fine. And fill the caps. Cool. Save. Object, convert, mesh. 1A Q dice Z. Since it's hard to do all these one time, that'd be good. Now we got lots of parts. Good deal. We all know what I'm doing again. Plate insets versus 0. Depth of 0.25. Let's even take it max of 2. I don't think we really need to cut it more, although we could, but I think that's fine. Just so we've now given it some like theoretical supports. Like it. Oh, I like it a lot. We're going to put something in the middle, glowy, it'll be fun. Shift A, mesh, circle again. We'll take it to 16, just because we had 16 dudes, right? And radius, gonna be our wall. Let's just take it to 40. Okay, tab, fill. There is our floor. Cool. Inset. Good deal. 2. Control bevel. 3. E. Down. So our guys are literally got their feet hanging in that thing, which is cool. That's what we wanted. And our crosses are sticking into the ground. Cool. This thing needs to come down a little bit, or those need bigger, but maybe we can just there we go. That works. Okay. This bad boy here. So now we have faces. Now we can inset this. Something like that. Okay. We're going to leave that center face alone for a little bit. Now, unfortunately, there is no built-in really easy radial array in Blender, and there are plugins that do it, but I don't happen to have one, sadly. So what we're going to do is, we could go all the way in, I suppose. Yeah, let's do this. Face, poke faces, and select all that. So that's going to be one section, right? Yep. And then P section. And X, delete selected objects. Now we should be able to take this and Q, operate mesh tools, radial array. We'll mess with it later, but let's come over here. going to have 0 strength, so there's not going to be any distortion there, and fixed count of 16. There we go. Now we have 16 sections. And if we edit, there's 1. Okay. So let's start with these. Just gonna turn it off. This one doesn't even need to be here. It's doing nothing. This one we can turn off. Tab. Cool. And still there. Yep. And it's still working, right? Yep. Still 100% working. Okay. Shift Q, utility, play insets. We're going to allow a 50% reverse on this one and subdivisions, something like that. Cool. Actually, let's undo. I want to Control R, Control bevel. Oh wait, no, that doesn't even work. 2, Control R, there, minus 0.886, Control R to there, 0.886, just to get it exact. Okay, cool. Now I can select faces. This, actually not that. Leave that one out. Cool. Just select those faces. Play insets. Seed. Max. Okay. That'd be cool. And come back, and now we can grab this one. Actually, no. God damn you. L hide. There we go. Get rid of them there. I don't want those smaller subsections on this outer one here. There we go. Okay, and tab again. 3L, great. And Shift Q, utility, play insets. All kinds of whacked out shit. Maybe not quite that big though. 0.1 makes it more kind of line up like that. That feels pretty cool to me. Let's see what happens if we turn it back on and we get this beautifully mirrored monstrosity everywhere. Behold my power. Cool. I don't know why I got these guys' feet sticking in this trough, but I just do. So now let's come over here. Dot. And I just want to alt hide. Okay. Shift G coplanar. L. Yeah. He's gonna get a little bit of thickness. Kind of felt a little bit not. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Same on the other side too. L. Glowy gel, very possible. That is certainly an option. I have not 100% decided yet. Okay. I like that thickness there, though. That helps us more. Save. Come back and edit again. Solo. Maybe not even solo, because I want to see where we're looking at. 3. Okay, so we got, again, crazy cuts here. I don't need this many cuts. I don't want this many cuts. 3. Hide. L. Now, is there a way to, I forget, Q. Clean mesh. Don't you die on me. I mean, that's fine because we're done with those other ones anyway. I don't mind that it cleaned it all. Made way less polys, which is awesome. Cool. 1. Inset. Or let's see. Shift hide. 1. Gotta get rid of these faces. Are those vertices? No. This one. Okay, fine. This one. This one. Merge. Last. Is there another one in the middle? This one. Merge. Last. Merge. Last. All right, does it work? Does it screw anything else up? Yeah, it messes it up a little bit, but it's fine. I'm actually kind of okay with that. 3. Now we should be able to inset, right? Yeah, we can. If we want to. Everything is coming up Millhouse. Okay. W subdivide. Yeah. Let's see. How do we want to do this? Great, and we'll just go. Bases. Cool. Q sharpen. Still looking good. Got a nice hole in the center now. Good deal. Okay. And let's see. Just 1. Fine. 1K from here to here. There we go. There we go again. 3. Subdivide. Cool. Let's do that much around. Shift Q. Plate and sets. We're not going to subdivide it anymore. Good deal. I want to actually, I wish I'd done it before, but it doesn't really matter. I want to give it an inner margin of 0.1. Ideally, I would have done that on some of the other ones, but I didn't, and it's fine. Okay. Cool. Where are we at? An hour. Doing good. Okay, I'm going to now turn this off so we can just look and see what we got, because I want to add some cables. You know it. Create a cable. I love me some cables. Okay. Join. Use existing rubber. Cool. Convert to mesh. Join to this. And if we come back to here, turn that back on. Cables everywhere. Okay. Nice. Save. Come back in again. Okay, here, tab 3, 3. L, good. Tubes. Cuts. Amount 50. Well, that one doesn't work, but that's fine. Those other ones are cool. Good deal. This one's not actually a, chances are, yeah, this one is not a quad. Shift Q, mesh. Quad slice. Now it is. Tubes. Cool. Still some big ones, but whatever. Let's go to like 10. And maybe make them bigger. Yeah, a little. Cool. And join. And we're going to give them, have I not even pulled up a single thing yet? I don't think I've done this yet. Wow. Shaders, me, metal. Is that ground rubber? Did I make the ground rubber? Oh, you fucker. Ugh, okay, we're gonna have to fix that. Distress hole. Okay, you bastard. This thing, tab. Let's new window. Close the area. Okay. Fortunately, there aren't too many cables to avoid. L, 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 right. Control I. This should not be rubber. This should be flow hard UV. Let's see. It thinks. Yes. We are in Death Star territory here, my friends. Okay. Now, out here. Whatever. It's all good. LL. Oh, it's because all these have been right. Because I cleaned the normals on all this stuff. Shift G, coplanar. Cool. Shift Q, mesh, quad slice. Let's see if that works. I don't kind of want it to go across like that though. Still not good. Edges, let's see if this does better. I may not do it if it's annoying because at this point now, I want them to line up or it's going to be dumb. And doesn't look like it's going to work it, so undo. Fine. Can't add tubes there super easily this time. That's fine. I don't know we needed them. We're going to put some other stuff there though. Okay. Tab. There's our massive terrain thing. Cool. And it has no walls. We could give it a wall around this whole room if we wanted to. We probably should. Let's do that now. Mesh. Cylinder. Radius. I'm going to rotate it. Or not worry about it, but we might as well rotate it. Rotation Z 12.25? Is that what it is? 12 point, no. Where's my, mesh cylinder. Okay, good enough. And 7, rotation. Oh, because it's 16, that's why. Cylinder, not 8. Undo. We'll get there. Cylinder, 16. There we go. That's what we wanted. Okay. Do this. Ooh, yeah. We need an unsolo now. Cool. Tab. GZ. Up to, we'll just go just to the roof. So it's just gonna, the thing's gonna go floor to ceiling. It's kind of similar to that thing we did early on this project too, but A, Shift N, inside. Okay. Now, I 20. There we go. Down. Okay, so we can't, well, we can kind of see it just a tiniest little bit there on the edge, right? But that's not hurting anybody. Actually, we could just grab, I kind of hate working inside buildings. There we go. Now it's not touching anywhere. Cool. Because now we could go a bit weird and crazy and add some non-symmetrical cable or pipes here if we wanted to. Shift Q, tubes. Let's take a depth of 2. 2 is too much. Depth of 1, or even 0.5. Yeah. Cuts 4. Amount 100. And that gives us that everywhere. Those are kind of neat. Maybe even depth of 0.25, cut them down more. Offset of 0.5, so it can come up more. Cool. And we need a margin back out more. Yes. Cool. That's fun. And I like that we have one level of randomness that's not the body. There we go. And curve resolution 8, sure. And maybe F9. Give it an offset max of 1, so they go up higher. Yeah. Okay, cool. And if we're doing that, we know what we got to do now. We need to give it caps and 6 and radius of 0.5. Radius of 0.33. Some of these stick up, but that's okay. We're going to go a little more than 0.33 though. 0.4. Yeah. Cool. Can live with that. And then again, Shift Q, flanges and couplings. I think we're going to go couplings this time because they're a little bit bigger. And body. And not an even count. Turn that off, otherwise it gives us way too many spacing. 8. Cool. 8 seems all right. Some of them are going to be a bit weird like that one, but it's fine. I like it. And this is going to be hull, distressed hull. This will also be distressed hull. This we're going to convert to mesh, and we're going to make it glass because that'll help brighten things up a little bit. Save. This outer wall is going to be our flow hard object. Yes. And then we're going to take it and inset bunches of times. And then not the floor. I'm going to leave the floor alone. We might even delete the floor now. Yeah, let's do that. Cool. So I don't have to even worry about it now. Shift Q, plate insets, subdivision 4 with a depth of 3. That's pretty freaking cool, actually. And then we're going to A and plate insets. The depth, we want only now. None of that. And depth of 0.25. And max of not 6, going the other way, 2. Just to give us some minor cuts to it. Cool. Feels good. Okay. A, Q, cells. We want this to be very small. 0.1. It's still probably going to be too many. Cuts 4. And we're going to come in to find it because it's going to be small. It's not too bad. And our yellow light add material. We have no sun on this one, which we need to decide if we want or not. I don't know yet. Part of me is thinking we might. And, well, we can see. Shift G, normal. That's what we get. Okay, so we don't want 1. Alt Z, B. I'm just grabbing the roof faces that are 1 directly on the top, hide. So those are the roof faces. Okay. Right. Now, well, yeah, okay, so there are other things sticking up, but those are the ones here too that are angled. Oh, well, it's fine. Okay. A. Select random, deselect. And I want to deselect most of them. Cool. Now I want to inset. And then individual scale. And then X faces. It's going to give us some holes in the top, which I think we can use to add some sunlight. Let's just see. You should see some holes, some light through there. It won't be much, but it's going to be very dark right now. Excuse me, stretching. Yep, Cool. So we're getting a little bit of light, and we got a little bit of our green or yellow lights too. That's looking good. Okay. Nice. This new collection building. And I think I'm not going to add cable or pipes and shit to the outside of this because I kind of want the building to fade away a little bit anyway. So let's just come over here and viewport display as bounds, and then make it unselectable. So there, the building's there, but whenever we turn on our color mode, we'll see it. These I'm going to make unselectable as well. I think, no, are they already? No. Whatever. Yeah, I still can't select them. That's strange that it won't. Whatever. Okay. Try not to mess with them too much. Alrighty. Now, let's see what we can do here in the center. Me, light control. This could be neat. I put down these, I bought this fake God raising glow objects thing yesterday for like 10 bucks. And it seems pretty cool. So I thought I might try playing with it. I'm just looking for see what we want to put in here. That could be kind of fun. Alt G, scale in. Let's see. I want to put a light there in the middle, basically. Just the old fashioned, ooh, neat, you know, whatever. Fun. That is fun. Okay. This bad boy here needs a material. Yeah. Tab A. Oh, no. Just this. Tab A, U. Smart UV project. Cool. Which one did I give it? Rubber? I don't want to have rubber. There we go. That's fine. And this one. Cool. Nice. And I do agree we need some kind of something glowing around our feet of our guys here, because right now they're just going to get lost. So maybe a glow color is the best option. Dot, come here, yes. And Shift D, GZ, and plus assign and materials. Let's go with a nice ground haze with box noise. Green, sure. Let's see. We may need to add some more punchy light to the sucker too, but that gives us a nice kind of understated color there. It's not going to add a lot to him otherwise, is it? That's all going to be very subtle. And maybe very subtle is what we want, but we'll see. I feel like we're going to need to add some like punchy light too, just realistically speaking. It's going to be about time to start finding a camera angle we want to look at this guy to start with. I feel like that's kind of a neat one there. I don't really super like that though. We can be a bit pickier. Ooh, that's cool. Something like that maybe. Let's see. Alexa, depth. I don't think our depth is gonna be a big deal. The maximum thing is 40. We should be fine. Lens, anamorphic, resolution, Panavision. Which way we want to look? That way. Turn back on our building. And okay, if we're gonna do that, I'm not sure. That's kind of neat too. Let's do that. Let's try that. Light, Shift A, light, sunlight. I think we're gonna try. I don't know, it's gonna be near straight down is probably gonna be our best option, but let's try this. 10,000 Kelvin, irradiance of 10. It's gonna need to be bright this time, I think. 7. And we need to put a fog in too, but yeah, it's dark. We do have some sunlight coming in. Looks like we're getting some that's hitting this guy just by chance, which is kind of cool. Maybe let's move our camera to here. It's kind of a neat, just whatever. Sun, let's bring it over. Just so I can control it easier. It's actually not bad though. We're gonna probably need to be brighter. Fog will help too, but let's set it first. RY. Yeah, that's feeling pretty badass. Save. Okay, so let's put our fog in. And like they fixed it finally, so we could use a stray one, or we could just do the ground fog and have it fade as it goes up. I actually might want to do that on this one too. Let's do this one. Fog it up. Alt G, 7. S Shift Z. Being a little bit, we could turn to a cylinder and it might be faster, but I don't know. Not really going to stress about it. I feel like that's fine. Density, I'm going to guess 0.5. Color, go to here. Absorption, cut into there. Save. Let's see. We're going to do a couple shots, obviously. So let's see if this brightens up our space a bit. It probably will a little bit. It does a little bit. We may even have to come down here and just go to 6. That's brighter. Not liking this. He's looking cool though. Let's see if we can't find a slightly better angle on him. Let's try that. Are you thinking? Did I miss? Yeah, you're thinking. It's kind of fun. Not sure about that globe in the center though. I'm not liking it 100%. This other stuff is looking awesome though. All that is cool. Might make it a bit brighter, but this globe, don't know that I'm feeling it. Let's just delete it, see what we get. I'm gonna put something there, I think, but although dark is cool. Dark is cool. We could try one more thing. Where's our sun? I want to see if we can't. Just tweak it a little bit. I think that's about the best. It's pretty good where it is. Okay. Let's come to our floor here. Edit this section here. And inset it. That actually might be bad. And normal. It's not line up perfectly, but it won't feel so strange when it gets in there. And E down just a bit more, and plus assign. Go with green? Maybe. We could do yellow again, but I just kind of want something a little different. Add material. Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, we can live with that. I think actually our sun's a bit bright now. Sun, let's drop it down to 2 again. And we can bring up our background. It's just a matter of like, lighting is just a bit about tweaking. It's like up and down and up and down. This is very dark. This whole space is very dark. If we go to 5, it's going to bring it everything kind of up more. And our fog, maybe we'll make our fog just a little thicker. Let's see, 1 takes it to how it was before. We bring it up. That increases our fog some. Yeah. Okay. And I think I'm just going to do a little more, but that's looking good. We're getting there. I think our sun is even still a bit bright. 1. I want to have some streaming down, but not a lot. But I think let's edit this guy and tab. Okay. take all right. Yeah. Fine. Just do it this way. Piss off. No. Fine. And let's the strong normals. Bring it in a bit. Yeah. And material plus assign yellow emissive. And then I don't know if the top ones need it, but I think 3 there. Yeah. Face, poke faces. 1. Control minus. Yes. Q, circle. Too much. Circle radius 0.025. See, that's better. Yeah, it's fine. Target segments does not need, well, 16 is fine. That'll keep it more circular. I was like, we could shrink it down, but it's fine. 3, E in slightly, and then make it also, where'd yellow go? Plus sign yellow emissive, but wasn't this also yellow emissive? Let's see, where'd it go? It is yellow emissive, right? Maybe. Don't die on me. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, that helps us. This gives us something fun there. He does have hair. We just can't see it right now because of the way it's looking, but it'll be there. Those balls are fine. It's like I could change the color on them, but I think they're, well, actually, I think we are going to change the color on them. I think we're going to F4, append. Oh, come on. Wanderer. Sure. Material. Black armor. Or, yeah, black armor. Now this thing, pain my ass again, but I should have done this beforehand, but what you gonna do? Select. Yeah, it gives us both. Although we can honestly do both. Black armor. I think that's gonna be better. And we're almost done. I just want it to be a bit more aggro feeling. And that was just a little too pale. Let's see. I like this whole cable thing. I'll use this idea later. Just connecting them to the back like that. It's fun. Yeah, those are better as black armor. And photographer, focus on him. Yeah. And I think we're in good shape. Only thing I'm not liking is this, which is gonna be a pain in my ass to figure out, I think. But let's, building is need to come back, and we need to change it to textured 7. Where is that? Okay. And which way is our sun going? It's angling that way slightly. So whatever is coming, it's probably this one. I can select it. Oh, there. I was like, what? Probably this one. Let's see. 2. Fill it. Now let's see. I'm going to fill holes until I cover up the one that's making that too bright because I don't want it there. But I do want the one on him, which is the problem. So I don't want to misdo it. Was not that one. It was almost impossible to tell. Possibly that one. Where are we? From in here, 7. Could be that one. Let's see. Alt hide. Okay. Now I can see them again. Can't be that one. It's got to be over here more. Fill. Fill. Let's see. I got one other option that might be easier after this. This might be the dumb way to do it. If this doesn't get it. Did not get it. Okay. Let's just actually want to make sure it's not the same one as him. Let's just look. You guys like this, right? Watching me fix lights. No, it's definitely a different one. That one? Could be this one. Fill. Yes. Woohoo! There we go. That is so much better. I don't mind the bright one over here. That's fine. But I think actually the water. But that definitely makes it better. All right, folks. Well, that was the last thing that was really pissing me off. So I think we're going to call this one. Kind of liking it. I think it's neat. And I like the cable option. That was a fun experiment and it worked. And I like this center, I'm going to call it like a circular parking garage almost, but I feel like that turned out neat. Oh, I know what I need to do. Object, convert to mesh, and join. There we go. We got those cables everywhere, those pipes everywhere now. That's better. Cool. Should be good. All right, folks. Again, thanks for hanging out with me. Should be back again tomorrow. I think it looks like I may be on set Friday, but I'm not sure of the time. It may be later in the day, but I'll let you guys know tomorrow. I should have a better idea then whether or not I'm going to be around. But certainly I'll be here tomorrow. Okay. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me again, and we will see you later.